The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control has assured that GMO foods are safe but need proper labeling by marketers. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, the family of a missing man whose body was discovered on a melting glacier in Pakistan after 28 years on Thursday said its recovery had brought them some relief. The body of 31-year-old Nasiruddin was spotted by locals near the edge of the shrinking Lady Meadows Glacier in the Kohistan region of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province. His family said he and his brother had fled to the mountains after a dispute in their village in 1997 when he fell into the crevasse. At number 9, some of the world's top shots stoppers have made the 2025 Ballon d'Or Yachine Trophy shortlist, including Liverpool's Alisson Becker, Real Madrid's Thibaut Courtois, and PSG Gianluigi. Also nominated are Morocco's Yachine Benoit and Lily's Lucas Chevalier, all recognized for their outstanding performances over the last season. At number 8, the Kaduna Police Command has recovered explosive devices and ammunition from a scrap depot in Kadandan area of Kaduna South local government area of the state. In a statement, the State Police Command Public Relations Officer Mansur Hassan said police operatives discovered an intelligence report about suspicious items spotted at the scavengers company in the outskirts of Kaduna metropolis. At number 7, the Executive Secretary of the National Board of Technical Education, Idris Bugaje, has lauded the Ogun State government for prioritizing technical education to create jobs, burst the poverty cycle, and expand the frontier of economic prosperity of the state. Bugaje, represented by the Director of Curriculum Development, Musa Koko, gave this commendation at the opening ceremony of the Critique and Validation Workshop for 6 National Occupational Standard and the final critique for 5 National Technical Certificates held in Abeokuta, the state capital. At number 6, the Court of Appeal in Lagos has restored the interim forfeiture order obtained by the Economic and Financial Crime Commission to seize 14 properties allegedly linked to Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello. Justice Yagata Nimpar, who read the ominous judgment, which was delivered virtually on Wednesday, set aside a federal high court ruling that struck out the order and held that the lower courts erred in law by relying on Section 308 of the 1999 Constitution. At number 5, the Federal Road Safety Corps has lauded a recent ruling by the Federal High Court in Lagos, which affirmed its authority to enforce regulation relating to vehicle number plates. The court described the decision as a landmark judgment that reinforces its statutory mandate and brings much-needed clarity to the enforcement power. At number 4, the Central Bank of Nigeria has said that its plan to pursue civil, administrative, or criminal sanction against parties found to have breached foreign exchange rules following the conclusion of a forensic audit into undelivered forward contracts. A document titled Frequently Asked Questions on the Settlement and Undelivered Forward Contracts, published on bank's website on Thursday, revealed the development. At number 3, in a breakthrough against organized crime, the Rivers State Police Command has dismantled a sophisticated interstate car theft syndicate, arresting 12 suspects and recovering 22 stolen vehicles. The syndicate, which operated across at least 8 states in Nigeria, was uncovered following the September 2024 carjacking of Toyota Hisense bus at Trailer Park, Onne. At number 2, the Emir of Kano Muhammadu Sanusi II has decreed the erosion of values among different strata of the Nigerian society. According to him, the Nigerian society must stop rewarding people who stole the nation's commonwealth as public office holders with more public opportunities. The Emir, who reflected on the memories of the late former military head of state Murtala Muhammad 50 years later, said Nigerian society need a regeneration of values. At number 1, The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control has intervened in the conversation about genetically modified organisms, assuring Nigerians that GMO foods are safe but need proper labeling. Adeyeye, a pharmacist and professor, believes proper labeling of GMO foods by marketers is essential for the consuming public. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.